Hey guys, John from ARTV. Time for a review of the debut album from Alicia Moore and Dallas Green. You may know them as Pink and City and Color, or maybe Alex is on Fire. The debut project is called Rose Avenue. You+Me, You and Me. I think it's You+Me considering that's how it's stylized on their personal Vivo page for their music videos and that sort of thing, so I'm going with You+Me. It's more of a country and folk tinge project, something you might not expect Alicia Moore especially to tackle. City and Color has never been one that I have particularly listened to a ton of, but it really interests me when I saw that their two voices were going to come together on an album. Rose Avenue is absolutely beautiful. Through and through, the vocal harmonies here are absolutely stunning. Their voices fit so well together. Don't expect Dallas Green to take the lead on these things, and don't expect him to dominate because Pink, aka Alicia Moore, has the much stronger vocals here on this one. In the past, you may know her for her hit songs like So What, Blow Me One Last Kiss, etc., etc. She's had so many hits, and it's nice to see her taking a different route with the music. Coming together and working with Dallas Green is something that was totally unexpected from her fans, but I think it's been met with a pretty positive reception so far, and it's getting kudos from me. I'm not going to say that every song on here is an absolute winner. There are tracks like From a Closet in Norway, Gently, and even Break the Cycle that don't exactly push anything forward for me. I mean, they sound pleasant to the ears, but they're not memorable really in any way to me. There are tracks like that, but then there's tracks like Capsized, which kicks off this record and has me absolutely totally engaged and listening to every single word. It really drew me in. The chorus on that one is just so huge. Alicia Moore is dominating on the harmonies on this one, singing the chorus with Two Ships in the Night. Everything about it works. Definitely got that folk tinge to it, soaring in the background in terms of the guitar and the way it's toned on this one. One of the best songs on this album, if not the best. All throughout Rose Avenue, you're going to be hearing those folk-tinged influences, and you might even say country, because of the fact that it sounds very much like what you might have heard in the background of a country song about 10 years ago. These days, it's all about the party. This focuses on the beauty. There is definitely something to be said whenever you can make it work. Obviously, I'm not really a country fan, but people can pull it off. I loved Beck's Morning Phase, and he definitely had some country-tinged tracks on that record, and it turned into one of my favorites of this year so far. Still holding up in the top 10 as of right now. I think that even the track Country Down, which I initially dismissed a little bit as a little bit too southern, a little bit too country for me, I've come around on it, and that's helped me have kind of a broader mind and approach when I came to Rose Avenue. I had that open mindset and ended up really loving the majority of this thing. As far as my favorites go on this thing, I already mentioned the track Capsized. I think that that one is probably my overall favorite, but No Ordinary Love, the closer on the record, is also extremely powerful. I like that it's kind of like a soaring ballad that really pushes things along. Their voices mesh seamlessly on this one and make for one of the best tracks that could have come from this collaboration, honestly. I love the single You and Me as well. It's one that I could see kind of being a crossover hit. It definitely has a nice reminder in there as well. Even though we may be flawed, we can still find love, and we can still find someone out there for us that will accept us with all of our flaws. Love Gone Wrong is another one I'll mention, just for the fact that, yeah, it's a little bit tried and true in terms of its subject matter, but it also made that country styling work in like a positive way. They took something that I initially thought was going to be a little bit off-putting to me, and then made it into something a lot more than what it was initially expected to be. I think most people on that one might have expected just kind of a boring country track, maybe a little bit of that distant guitar kind of whirring in the background, but that's not what we got here. We actually got something that I could see being a fan favorite. Maybe she'll perform it as Pink in the future, maybe she'll bring Dallas Green out on stage. For me, Rose Avenue is a 3.5 out of 5. Definitely enjoying a lot of the tunes. If you'd like to see my favorites, least favorites, all the other information, links down below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Let me know your thoughts on Rose Avenue in the comments section down below. I hate to inform you, but my Slipknot review got pulled. Bullshit copyright stuff got pulled for no reason. It's happened before on my second channel, Beyond ARTV. They probably just saw the title and pulled it, which is why I think that YouTube's content ID system is just bullshit. It'll be back up in a few weeks. It always comes back. I used no copyrighted material whatsoever, in that review, and it was a very positive review, something that was good for Slipknot, and it was gaining a lot of momentum, and it just kind of got me down whenever it got pulled, because I felt really, honestly, I felt proud. It might sound silly, but I felt really, really proud of that review. So if you guys could send some positive vibes my way, I will see you very soon right here on ARTV Beyond the Reviews.